Climbing Mount LeConte has been on my list for as long as I can remember. But there was always some reason, some excuse to put it off again. Until now. If I'm ever going to do this, I can't keep waiting around for the perfect time. I just have to go for it. Even if that means making the trek with a toddler in tow. Despite getting an early start, the best worms were already taken. And here I thought I'd have a head start on all the other birds. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little nervous. After all, 11 miles and 2,700 feet of elevation gain with a tiny person strapped to your chest is no small feat. But I truly believe all the time we've spent on the trail so far has prepared me to take on a hike of this magnitude. One of the most iconic views in the Smokies, Alum Cave Bluffs. While it's not so much a cave as an overhanging cliff, the unique shape of this rock feature provides the perfect shelter for hikers to rest under. For a lot of folks, this is the destination. But for us, it's just a pit stop. Almost as nerve-wracking as Grandfather Mountain. Almost. What, baby? It's hard to imagine navigating the Smokies before modern trail systems. In his book Mountain Days, Paul Fink describes what it was like climbing Mount LeConte in 1916, long before there were stairs, cables, or even a lodge. There were occasional blazes and at times a faintly marked footway, and there was little trouble following it. That is, there was little trouble finding it. Following it was something else entirely. The man who blazed that trail was much more concerned about finding the shortest way to the top rather than the easiest way of getting there. The trail swung along the north side of the cliff top, where a lone ascent was feasible. passing through thick balsam and up moss-covered ledges to the open top. This covered with waist-high rhododendron to the very brink of the cliffs. Pushing through low-hanging balsam boughs, we stepped into the open. There, suddenly, as a picture flashed on the screen, was a scene so grand, it almost took my breath. While I don't denigrate the challenge these trails pose today, stories like that really put into perspective the obstacles hikers like Paul had to face to achieve their goals. This seemed as good a place as any to let my passenger do a little hiking of her own. Forecasts mean nothing up here. Just because the weatherman called for bright sunny skies doesn't guarantee the mountain got the memo. A phenomenon the seasonal staff are all too familiar with.
Okay, but like, no. That's so cute, but actually, no.
With capacity for only 60 guests, you gotta be pretty lucky to score a room at the lodge. Which for us,
Bye-bye.
just wasn't in the cards.
Are you gonna get the door?
So with a dry pair of socks on my feet, it was time to make the return trip.
You kick your heels and shake your hips. You hold me close and kiss my lips. Taste
Working my way down all the slick rocks and steep ledges proved to be a lot tougher than I expected, which my knees saw as an opportunity to air out all their grievances over the last 7.5 miles. Thankfully, we were able to reach a compromise, and I promised I'd hear them out once we make it back to the car. After a grueling 8 hours, 11 miles, and 2,700 feet of elevation gain, I could finally check the hike I'd been waiting years to take off my list. And best of all, I got to share the experience with my daughter. even if she was just along for the ride.